Hey, this is Roy Furr with a Breakthrough Marketing Secrets Video Friday video for you. And today, September 1st, 2017, is a really interesting day because it has been 365 days, one full year, since I started stepping on the scale basically first thing when I woke up in the morning and entering my weight and the time into this spreadsheet. And I decided to do this because at the time I was near the highest weight of my adult life. I was kind of uncomfortable with my fitness level and my really enjoyment of life and physical ability, just based on feeling like I had gotten a little bit out of control with my weight. And I wasn't exceptionally overweight or anything like that, but I decided that this was something that I needed to focus on for a while. And I decided that the one thing that I really needed to do above all else, above, going on some specific diet plan, anything like that, was just to maintain a steady awareness of where I was at. And so I came up with this idea actually based on hearing about somebody else who basically just made it their goal to weigh every day. And if their weight was a little bit high, they paid a little bit more attention to their food choices, that sort of thing. And if their weight was a little bit low, they would eat whatever they not whatever they felt like, but they were felt a little bit more flexible in terms of their food choices. And I thought, that's interesting on a couple levels. That's interesting just because, it seemed to have worked for them, but also because there's a principle that applies well beyond, health and physical fitness, that what gets measured and monitored and tracked gets improved. And so if you have something in particular that you're going for in life, and it doesn't have to be health related, it could be financially related, it could be related to relationships and, time spent with family, it could be related to experiences that you want to have in your life, it could be related to all sorts of things. If you come up with a quantifiable number that can be tracked and that can be displayed visually, if you measure that consistently and track that, it's almost impossible for you not to make improvements in that as well. And so what's actually happened here is, since this happened, since I started doing this a year ago, a whole lot of other things have actually happened that I believe are at least significantly related to what you see here. I started meditating every morning. It's something that I've known for more than a decade, that it was something that I wanted to do, that I felt like, I should be doing for my own mental and spiritual well-being. But once I started this process of weighing myself every day and tracking my weight, I also decided that I would start tracking my meditation. And so I'm over 200 days into consistent daily meditation. Actually, I should have checked it before this video. I think I've crossed the 300 days of consistent daily meditation. I also have financial tracking in place. I actually track the balance of multiple business accounts on a daily basis, and on a monthly basis, I update personal finances and stay on top of that. And what I have found is that when I consistently track and measure all of these different elements, that I have almost, turned it into a game for myself, where I'm trying to maintain the streak. I'm trying to consistently see trends in what would be considered a positive direction. So financially, I'm making it a game to consistently increase all sorts of financial factors. With meditation, I want to consistently have my streak last as long as possible for daily meditation practice. For weight, I want to consistently, actually, if you pay close attention, or if you look closely at what you see on the screen here, I set an ideal weight range based on BMI and studies that suggest, based on my height, what kind of the top of a healthy weight range would be. And I'm not trying to get skinny or anything like that, but I do want to stay at a weight where I feel good in my body and where I lower my risk for certain health issues that can be related to weight. And all of this has happened just because I've decided to make it a habit of tracking these little things. I mean, another example that I do in my business every day is I know what my productive activities are. I know what I need to be doing on a daily basis in consistent pursuit of my most important and meaningful goals. And I use a time tracker. I use Toggl, Toggl, and actually track what I'm spending time on. For example, I'm tracking the time spent recording this video, and I will continue to track the time spent publishing this video. And so I'm tracking all of these things, and on a daily basis, I actually enter that information into a Google form that goes into a spreadsheet and gets tracked as well. And the more that I track these things, the more progress that I'm able to make in all the areas that are most important to me, living a good, happy, healthy life. And I know that this doesn't necessarily work for everybody. I know that, some people might feel especially constrained by this, but I would encourage you to try it, for it. Even if you feel like it might be overly constraining, I also feel like it's given me an incredible amount of freedom and control over my situation that I certainly didn't have when I wasn't tracking things consistently. When I wanted to avoid my weight went in a different direction than when I started tracking it every day. And, frankly, I feel better about myself, and I feel better about my physical capability and how healthy I feel. And, I've made better diet choices, and I feel like I have more energy, and I can play with my kids more. And all these things are positive developments that have come about because I've put this one little constraint on myself that, when I wake up in the morning, I go to the bathroom, and then I step on the scale, and I put that number that I see into here. I mean, I started at 207 pounds down to 175 pounds and feeling very comfortable with where I'm at. And it's because of this process of measuring, monitoring, and tracking the important numbers that represent the outcomes that I am looking for in my life. So if you don't think that this is a marketing and business lesson, I encourage you to watch again and consider it from a marketing and business perspective. And if you're considering this from a direct application perspective, do you need to track your weight on a daily basis? Do you need to track your physical fitness activity? I do the same thing with simply the amount of exercise that I put in. And I set goals for what I want my amount of exercise to be in any given month. And, all of these things just lead me to being the best me that I want to be. And I encourage you to adopt a similar attitude and similar practices and habits so that you can be the best you that you want to be. And with that, I will sign off. Thank you very much. And if you want more videos like this, especially videos about how you can apply principles like this to growing your business and to doing better marketing, sign up at breakthroughmarketingsecrets.com, breakthroughmarketingsecrets.com. And I do daily essays plus video Friday on topics related to growing your business, ideas to rapidly scale your business with direct response marketing. All right. Well, thank you very much, and make it a great day and a great weekend.